I'm a little tired today, but I'm gonna do a short stream today, like probably like 40 minutes at most. So, an hour. Well, I say that, and it might turn out to be an hour, but It won't be that as long as the usual ones, and yeah, I'm a little beat after my surgery earlier, like just yesterday. So I'm gonna find some. Where's the jazz? Okay, good. Just gonna do some warm up drawings, and then I'll work on this stuff, these characters. Be careful how I sit. Sorry. Ow. Okay. I know, like I was just like explaining to a friend of mine, but it, I have to do something. I can't just sit here and do nothing. It's really depressing recovering from surgery, so I want to do something to lift myself up. And talking to all of you while I draw, it usually helps. So. Hey. Yeah. Just sent you the notice to let you know I was on. Yeah, it won't be long. Like I said, I was just saying it's just for like a little bit. I just need something to do to cheer myself up. It's kind of, and having people to talk to while I do helps. So I figure this makes more sense than anything else. Yeah, it's like this. I know. But otherwise, I'm focusing on the pain, and I don't want to do that. I just took some Tylenol, so hopefully it kicks in soon. So, just, let's find a different pose for this. Honestly, I was a coin flip away from just not doing it tonight, but I just want something. I just got out of it yesterday, and I just want to distract myself. Like for all I know, this might only be 35 minutes. We'll see. What was I doing? My brain just forgot. Oh, all right. I'm looking for some reference. That's cool. I didn't know I had this. Sorry, I just gotta. Guys, what you doing? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just looking for some reference now. Hey everyone, thanks for dropping in. I'm on the mend from a surgery, so I'm just kind of take it easy today and just do some Character drawing. Well, first, I wanted to do some warm ups, just some anatomy stuff, just doing some poses and some. Yeah, I'm just gonna do some poses. Part of me is kind of glad that there aren't any real, like, I mean, there are some challenges for this month, but I'm glad that there's nothing that really entices me too much because this gives me like, it's almost like the month itself knew that I needed the time off from from challenges at least. I got plenty else to do with the channel, with my channel and other projects I'm involved in. So and the channel, I mean, can isn't something I need to like hurt my. I can take my time with that this month, so I'm not gonna like. You don't need to worry about me doing it too much of that either. I promise. I swear I'm gonna just take it easy and just focus on healing right now. No good if I get myself hurt more, especially with this being involving stitches. So I don't want to mess with that. The nice thing is I don't have to move while I'm drawing because just don't make me laugh. I say as I make myself laugh. Because the stitches are right on my abs, so any movement I make is that's like it's like a really bad spot. Because anytime you shift or move, you're gonna move your abs are gonna contort and twist. So I have to be careful with how I move. Let's get some more. Ow. What is that? Yeah, it is no good. But it's what has to be done for the moment. Just something I have to get used to for the time being. These are poses I like to try and do for when there's like really extreme foreshortening. Come on, body, work with me here. I just want to have some fun. It's like Oops. I guess the shoulder would be down here because of the perspective. Because everything's pushed back. Because you have to think that the torso is like this. Because usually for the torso, I do the bean, maybe like that, or like that's more for women, and then for men, I usually just add a little bit more to the top. I just make it more top heavy for men. And then you can add fat deposits and stuff if you want to do different things. I think what kind of helped me with drawing legs is that you have a muscle on the inside of your thigh that influences the shape of the inside of your foot, of your leg. I mean, so at least for that part, it kind of gives you like that kind of like shape like that. So yeah, it kind of bows and then goes in and then goes down. And this is why figure drawing is just so. If you can find a way to do that, it's really helpful. Like I took it for a while, and I also like listened to some lectures on YouTube that offered some good advice on just drawing the figure in general. Like Proco, I think he has some really great stuff that really helped me a lot. And I think back when I was working on it, Jazza was doing more of that kind of stuff, so he was really helpful. I know he's moved on to like bigger projects now, and he's doing like since his channel got bigger, but he still has that stuff on his channel, so you can always go back and look at the original stuff. And I'm hoping to make more myself this year to like some stuff to help people out. Maybe I'll just do like some every month. I'll try and just like put up a at the beginning. I'll put up like a request for like what people want tutorials in, especially with like drawing figures or creatures, that kind of stuff, and or just like advice on creating fantasy creatures, maybe even. Even though my best advice for that is just read a bunch. That really helps. Let's see. I started rewatching Free Ren because I just like the music in it so much. And the mood of it is really, even though it's like really high energy at times, it's mostly pretty somber. So it feels good after a good, like, just sit back and chill show. Here's a good one. The character's fun. This person is posed like this. Actually, like this. She's got her hips here. And she's got one leg going up. Ooh. But yeah, it's a fun one. I like the characters too. It's kind of funny how many like D&D things have popped up only recently. It's like everyone just instantly just, like saw all these streamers doing it and were like, wait, this is actually a really good way to tell a story. And it's like, yep, that's right. Got these comedians doing like doing podcasts and like Brian Lee O'Malley and Matt Mercer, and there's a couple others. So yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, I definitely recommend people check them out. They're all really fun. Even if you just want to check out the animated Vox Machina, that's really good. I had like they're involved in it, so it came out really good. Like the production value is really high, and like they changed some things for pacing, but it all works out pretty good. So yeah, I'm working off of a Juke Pub stock image right now, so yep. Kind of just drawing the model. I mean, I'm really looking forward to the next season of Dungeon Meshi, but right for now, I'm pretty happy. I'm really happy that Solo Leveling came back. So I watched the first episode of that, and it was really good. I mean, like I said, I've read it, so I knew it was going to be good already, but it was still fun watching it. Like I love how they how they portray fantasy races in it. It's really interesting, and where they're actually pretty scary. And I'll try and give her something. Oh, of Dungeon Meshi. Yeah, it's really good. I was gonna say it because it's not too much of soul leveling. I would say it's funny. I'd say it's well. There is one funny scene when he kind of has a Peter Parker moment where he like gets up and he's all of a sudden really ripped, and then all the nurses in the in the hospital are all like trying to hit on him, and it was really funny. Like one of them asks, like gives him her number, and he's like, "Huh, I guess this makes sense that they want to call me back for to check on my health." And it's like, you idiot, that she wants to date you. He's not used to that attention. So I thought that was pretty fun. Yeah, he's literally got like the like he went from like a scrawny guy who looked young for his age to like suddenly having really sharp features and like the like abs and everything, and just the bodybuilder like build, and they're all like, wait, what happened to him? Just sitting there slack jawed. Yeah, it's a good show. It's has some violent parts, but it's still really it has a really good story, and like I like the character designs, and the power scaling is also pretty good. Like for a show where you're following someone, I mean, it's cool that it's like you're following someone, but they're practically at zero. They're like the weakest hunter that's ever been. So like he may be getting slowly stronger, but he's starting from like nothing. So yeah, it's and he has to hide it because like you're not supposed to be able to do that. So it's really interesting. Because sometimes people like randomly have like a second. It's called an awakening where you suddenly are just much stronger, but not what's happening with him. So with him, it's like an RPG where he just gets stronger every time he fights. So yeah. But yeah, and with in Free Ren, they're the warrior just joined their team, so that guy's funny. I just love the bickering that happens between him and the young uh, magician. She's those two are funny together. They clearly like they're always just at each other. Let's just get rid of that now and just do another one. Do some other characters like. Let's see. Practicing. Maybe I should do some. Where's that other? Oh, here it is. I do have this really cool like reference. Someone, let's see. Terradium apparently has this really good like collection of armor in their Pinterest. So I'm gonna try and draw some of this. Let's see. Because they have helmets. They have force armor. Mail. Let's draw some mail. I should get better at drawing some chainmail. Let's see. I guess there's really only a couple different types because there's really just the scale, the chainmail where it's almost like scale mail, like that. Like where it's these just like ovals that are just chained to each other behind. And I should make some brushes. I mean, yeah, some patterns for these so that I don't have to draw this when I'm working on characters. That would be really smart for the comic. Maybe that's one of the things I'll do while I'm recovering is just work on like creating assets for the to make the comic faster. Like drawing like stuff like this. And then there's like the smaller ones are obviously just pretty much like I'm gonna do a bridge version of it because there's too much. Like it's really just like circles intertwined, so I kind of just like lightly hint at them. But yeah, no, I think that could really work. Just make all the different kind of fabrics I need to work with, like leather and chainmail and metal, and make brushes for metal sheen, and make like ichor brushes, I guess is the best way to say it, because I don't really want to put too much gore in this. I mean, people get hurt and there will be blood maybe, but it won't be like, I don't want Richard like doing major attacks on, or people doing major attacks on each other on screen. Like there might be stuff that's implied, but I want to keep most of it not too dark. Yeah, it just makes it easier to work with. And here's a different type. Here's a type of armor I can work with. This is like a where it goes down into a belt, and it kind of has like some type of leather. And you have pouches coming off the belt. Well, and the big thing with Richard's character is he doesn't want to regress back into being that person anymore. He doesn't want to be the efficient killing machine anymore. He wants to be just the family man. He's done being the soldier. Is this? No, it's not. Okay. But yeah, sometimes you have like these little belts, the little fasteners on the front. Like that. How am I doing on time? Okay, I got like Got like 15 more minutes. I said I wasn't going to run myself ragged here, so I'm going to stick to my guns here. So let's do some more poses instead of just this. I mean, I can do some stuff, but like I want to do some poses in armor actually. So like okay, that's kind of a cool get up. Let's just try and get this. Be right back. Just need to get some more water. Carefully. Okay. Careful. Ooh. Okay. No, I'm just gonna work on a. Oh yeah, I had that. Yeah, let's work on drawing some poses for Richard actually, because I only have 10 minutes anyway. So just finish up with drawing them. It would be fun. Find something else to do for him for a pose. There's a couple things I could do. I could do a seeded one. I could let's go to my comic ref because I think that's where his stuff is anyway. I think yeah. Yes, here's some of the stuff I could use for him. I got like fire bending in here and stuff. That's funny. I forgot I did that. Here's some good like muscle ones for like. Oh, here's a good one. This guy's got holding two. Is perfect. He's holding two maces even. So let's use this guy, but just switch the angle and. Yeah. This should be a good thing to draw until I'm done. I'm going to draw his mouth first, and then I'm going to draw over it because I want to have some of the mouth shown here for him laughing. Hello. Glad you got a part of this. I'm only going to be on for a little bit longer because I don't want to stretch myself too thin here. So. It's just a chill, quiet stream where I'm just doing some. I was gonna add in doing some of those D&D characters, but I spent more time on anatomy studies than I thought I was, so I'm just gonna finish up by working on my character models and just having some fun. I'm not going to draw a weapon in this one. He's change the pose a little bit to be more elastic. Like, kind of like he's in the middle of a good laugh, so he's kind of like lurched a little bit. Thanks everyone for dropping by. I know this is a shorter one, but I just wanted to just do some drawing and just yeah. I promise that this will only be for the next well, we'll see. I don't want to make any guarantees yet. It shouldn't be for too long because I'm on the mend and I'm thinking like a week and a half or so it should be a lot better. So, but we'll see. Maybe I'll get better faster than that. I don't know. Maybe because all I know is that the first 4 days are supposed to be the worst, and hopefully after that it calms down. But if it doesn't, then we'll just stick to this next week, where I just do like a 45-minute drawing session, and that should be all right. So, yeah. And then after that, we can go back to longer sessions and like ones on Friday that go for a couple hours. So, yeah. All right. Well, I hope everyone had a great day, and I hope I look forward to seeing you again on Friday. We'll be doing a short one again for starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, yeah. Have a great night.